She need to be medicated, need to take a Valium, need to smoke a blunt. One of the two or all of them at the same doggone time. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my Twisted Life of Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for another America's Next Top Model recap and review, Cycle 24, Episode 5, Beauty is Drama. Yes, there was nothing but drama on this particular episode. The majority of it came from my not so favorite Liz. Okay, so here we go, y'all. Let's get it. So Brittany K, she's still pretty hot over Liz, bringing her family into that little argument. She said, something about her crazy ass family, whatever, right? So Liz feels bad. She wants to apologize, but Brittany K is not having it. I don't want to hear it. And Christina is like even encouraging her. I think you should say something to her. And Brittany was like, no, look, we cool, but we don't need to be friends. And Liz is like, and she's still being a bitch about it and everything. Okay, because the girl don't want to be your friend, don't allow make her a bitch if you really was apologizing sincerely, okay? The ladies are giving this acting challenge. Apparently at the last episode, at the end of it, they were giving the scripts. They're supposed to go home and memorize their lines, and Rihanna is freaking out. As it was brought to my attention, by my boo, Lil J, that Miss Gina has already been acting or, been in front of the camera for a long damn time in her life. Miss Gina Turner, our alopecia queen, she is a porn star for Playboy. Yes, indeed. Posing for nude pics and videos for some years. And making a lot of stage appearances for some years. Now, I don't know if she's just shy or she acts shy because of the alopecia, or if she's using the alopecia as an act to pretend that she's shy. Because posing nude for Playboy, it made it seem like she had image issues, in regard to her hair or whatever. But like, you comfortable showing the bald cootie cat, but not a bald head. I don't understand. I don't understand that at all. Did they really lose the wig to keep us from knowing that she was Gina Turner, the porn star? Is that what they did? Or the Playboy porn star? Because I don't know, Playboy, they really don't actually have sex in the videos. They just like pretend like they touching themselves, and they pretend like they touching another person. But they don't actually do it, at least for the Playboy porns I used to see back in the day. It's not like Pornhub or XXNX, you know what I'm saying? So, I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Anyway, like I said, after the last set, they was given lines to go over and rehearse, and Rihanna is struggling, trying to memorize those lines. And they get into the actual class where they're going to have their challenge. It's not even a class. They actually going to read for a set. And Stacey McKenzie, she's there. She's like the little director or whatever for the challenge. And they bring out director Anthony Hemingway. And the girl was like, hi. They didn't know who the hell this man was. We didn't know who he was. Apparently, he done directed Empire. He done directed Glee and a few other things. The list was long, according to Stacey. And then joining them is going to be gorgeous Kevin Phillips. Who the fuck was Kevin Phillips? Didn't nobody know who this man was. And the girl was like, Kevin Phillips, oh, he just fine. That's how, he was fine. They thought he was fine. I personally, not so much. I know somebody out there saying, girl, he was fine. Okay. At least you would know that poetry is not going to be attractive to your man, because I didn't see fine in that man at all. And then they said that he was in like the Tupac and Biggie Unsolved Mysteries. That's what he acted in. Other than that, the man ain't never acted in anything else. So I was like, when they said Kevin Phillips, I'm like, what the fuck is he? That's exactly what it was. Anyway, okay. Christiana, she thinks that she's going to struggle because of the language barrier, because English wasn't her first language. And Liz, she's first on the step. She comes out, and she's acting like her normal self to me. But they tell her she needs to turn it down at least 90%. And I've been saying that from the beginning. Turn it all the way the fuck down, Liz. Like, come on, girl. You so over dramatic. It don't make no doggone sense. But her turn down seemed like it was times two. She like she was the 180 instead of turning it down. Christiana, she came out. She first was nervous and bashful. She thought the dude was cute too. They had to keep telling us that this dude was cute. If everybody on set, oh, he's so cute, he's so cute, he's so fine, he's so fine, and they kept focusing on during the editing session, they he ain't that damn fine, y'all. Come on, they make me out. They put that in y'all head to say, maybe he is kind of cute. If you tilt your head and squint your eyes a little bit, he kind of fine. Anyway, so I say Christiana came out. She seemed nervous, but I thought she did a lot better than the first two girls that came out. Okay, Cora came out in her little slip and her little negligee. I was like, Cora, baby, didn't you know that bedtime was last night? She just came out in her negligee, and she really, really, really struggled with her lines and her confidence. Shanice came out like, well, I'm gonna come out and just bring all my hood with me. She changed up all the lines, which actually she did really well, and she even remembered the made-up lines that she made up. But I don't know any directors that take too kindly for an actress changing their doggone script. But they seemed to enjoy what she was doing. In the end, they kind of ran through pretty much most of the girls. They was already just focused on the fact that they was smitten by Kevin Phillips, and he gave some one-liners, too flat, it's boring, need to be more fun, you know, something like that. So, Christiana, she won the challenge. I actually agree with that. She won. That's 2 wins for her right now. And Liz, back at the house, spans out again. Dear God, Lord. I just have no sympathy for her or any patience for her at all. It's like she need to be medicated, need to take a Valium, need to smoke a blunt, one of the two or all of them at the same doggone time. She just working my black nerves, y'all. Okay, at this point, they keep showing Shanice, Ryan, Christiana, Liz, and Cora. Those are the main 5 girls that they keep showing in the interview sessions over and over again. So that means one of these chicks going to be eliminated. The Tyra Bell says that they're going to need to hone in on their acting skills. And she thinks that they're going to scare her. She's going to be very afraid if they photo shoot. And Brandy, she like, well, we're going to be zombies? What's up with that? Well, Rihanna's scared to death. She's scared to try to act again. And they like, Rio and Kyla in the hot tub with her saying, hey, you just need to work on your doggone confidence. So they want her to practice posing, and she did some little shoulder changes, but her face stayed the same. And she knew it. She said she only knew 3 moves anyway. And at this stage of the game, they 5 weeks in. If these 3 moves are the only thing that you know, that clearly shows me they are not teaching you anything as far as modeling is concerned on this show. You're not being taught how to model. If those are the only things that you know 5 weeks in. That's sad. That's sad. Anyway, Rio was like, you know, what do you see for yourself? And she said, you know, I see myself losing weight. Everybody's like, well, what? Losing weight? No, you don't need to do that. Weight ain't what you need to do. I need to lose weight, baby girl. Honey, baby child, you don't need to lose no doggone weight. Well, apparently, Rihanna was an overweight youth, and she still is a fat girl trapped inside a skinny girl body. That's pretty the best way that I can explain that. So, no, you don't need to lose weight, Ma. You need therapy to deal with your mental issues. You have image issues, self-esteem issues, and they are leading you to believe that you are still overweight for whatever reason. So you don't need to lose weight. You just need a little bit of therapy, honey. We get back to the house again, and Liz is spazzing out yet again. She got up late this morning. The shower's crowded, so she can't get in the shower. She want to jump everybody in line. They like, yeah, no. Should have got your butt up earlier. Now, the way that Shanice said it to her was like, hey, you knew that you had to get up and take a shower. You knew how long it takes you to get ready. Then you should have got up earlier. And she feels like Shanice was bullying her. There was no bullying done. There was no bullying done. Liz just has to be the victim. That's pretty much what it all comes down to. Liz has to be the victim. And of course she break out crying again in a confessional. And I'm like, girl, boo fucking who? Oh my gosh. Well, today's photo shoot was Twisted Horror with B. Auckland. She's the designer, and she's designed for people like Beyonce and Madonna and all the other singers and R&B's names they keep dropping instead of model names that they're dropping. They say Lady Gaga paid homage to whatever this Twisted Horror fashion style is. I don't know what the hell Twisted Horror was supposed to be. But instead of them showing what Lady Gaga's look was on American Horror Story, they just showed pictures of her looking like at a red carpet affair. So I still didn't get what the hell Twisted Horror as a fashion sense was supposed to be. They said, Drew told the girls that they need to look like they are scared and fierce at the same time. And I thought Tyler said that she was supposed to be the one that's scared. So I'm thinking, ain't he saying it wrong? Ain't they supposed to look scary and fierce? But no, they want these girls to look scared. Look like they were being under attack. So they dropped a whole bunch of other singers and rappers' names. And they get dressed. They in black latex, corsets, feathers, pretty much emo. What is the emo? With goth makeup, or what's the best way? Gothic couture. That's the best way that I can describe the look that they had on. They had on gothic couture. So, it's photo shoot time. Sandra, she looked lost as normal. Why is Sandra still there? Do they just want the Kim Kardashian face on screen? Because the girl is lost in every photo. She doesn't look connected at all to any picture that she's ever taken. I could read the pain in Sandra's face from that corset just tightened her up like this. Yeah. Christiana had that damsel in a distress princess look going on. I wish she had closed her mouth, because all the pictures they showed us, her mouth was like that, like she was a fish sucking for air. Rihanna's photo flopped. It just fell flat. And you could tell that she was struggling. Christina's was cool, I thought. Kyla, she actually looked good. I can't believe I'm saying it. She actually looked good. Rio, I didn't like her picture at all. And y'all know Rio, one of my favorite people. I did not like Rio's picture at all. If you ever played cards and you got the deck with the Joker in it, Rio looked like the Joker in the deck of cards. That's what she looked like to me. Brandy K looked more surprised than she did scared. Gina was just Gina. There was nothing like too dramatic for me. She did a unique style of posing. It looked like she was doing a robotic move type of situation. But her face still didn't look scary nor scared to me. Liberty and Aaron, they kind of was on an even plane to me, and right now they are leading the pack of photos for me. Liberty and Aaron, surprisingly. Liz, she's on set complaining again. And I know it's editing. I know editing just wants us to keep seeing her complaining, but it's getting on my nerves. It really is. But Liz was the only one who actually looked scared in her photos. Cora, poor baby girl, was like a deer caught in headlights. Her expression never changed. She looked like she was bothered. She did not want to be there. Almost, if traffic was taking too long, she was trying to cross the street. That's the look she had on her face. Anyway, Liz, again at the house, had another breakdown. Honestly, this time, I agree with Liz. It's 1 o'clock in the doggone morning. Why y'all making all this doggone noise when people are trying to sleep? Okay? But when she came up to the girl, she said, shut up. And that was the wrong thing to say, especially to a room full of black girls. That's the wrong thing to say. Actually, it's the wrong thing to say to any woman is shut up. So, you know, it became an issue. She had another breakdown. She broke down to the point that she got the hell up out of that house. She went and got her hotel for the night. I didn't think they even gave these girls money. But yeah, she bounced. She cracked and she ended up leaving the house. So she goes on the set the next day before all the rest of the girls get there, and Tara rushes in. Oh my dear, let me talk to you once again. And this is the first time since she's been on this show that Liz had a conversation in a normal tone of voice. She wasn't all, she wasn't doing all that mess. She didn't act like she was drunk. She spoke in clear, coherent tone and language. And I was like, she been faking this whole time. She was so clear and coherent during that whole conversation with Tyra. I was like, okay, so she ain't acting a nut like how she been doing. I knew that she was a front. She still had a little cry for a minute, but she talked like in a normal time, like, how you doing today? Good morning. Yes, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like being in the house with these girls. So nice and calm and tone. That's exactly how she was presenting herself in the face of Tyra. And she ended up pulling herself from the competition. So we go to judging and show the photos. Shanice, I love the picture, but if they wanted to see scared in her face, I did not see scared in her face. But the picture was beautiful to me. Sandra, like I said, during the shoot, she looked like she was lost, and she's still waiting on somebody to come find her. Christiana, that pic was gorgeous, and thank goodness they found one where her mouth was not super open. She had a slight gap, and the veil was, she was beautiful. She still shone through the veil. Ryan was flat to me. And I actually, I hate to say it, I agree with Law. He said that she looked like she was thinking about modeling, like she was trying too hard to model. Yeah, she was. You could see it in her face, like, is this right? Am I looking scared? What did they notice? That's exactly how she was looking on her face. Rio, I did not like her picture, not one iota. But I still didn't think it was the worst. Liberty, she was cute. Gina had an interesting pose, but her face was not present for me. Erin, I super loved the dramatic. What I did not like, and so her skin was beautiful, but I did not like was the lighting, and it had nothing to do with her, but the lighting of the photo. But it was supposed to be a horror photo, so I guess, it fit. Brittany K reminded me of a clown. But it still wasn't a bad photo. It was a cute clown photo. Kyla. Oh my God, I'm daring to say it again. I disagree with Law. And now I'm going to say that I loved Kyla's photo. I can't believe those words came out of my mouth. Cora. She looked like she was auditioning for a role in 300 and she was going to be on the losing side. I swear, if I didn't know that they had already taped this show, though, I would think that they were watching me. Because last week I said that they were not teaching these girls how to model in the verb sense. And then Tyra said the same thing this week. She said the same thing to Rhianna, I think it was. Ryan. Is her name Ryan? Because she said her name was Rihanna. And she said her name was Rhianna. They would call her Ryan. You know what I'm talking about. The one they put the extra long Elvira wig on. So my tops this week was Christina and Kyla. And Kyla winning for me. That was my top two. On my bottom, I had three people. I had Sandra, Rio, and Ryan. With Sandra going home. But since Sandra was not one of the 5 people that I listed earlier who was getting a lot of screen time, neither was Rio. Then Ryan is the one that's going home today. Okay? So, of those names, of their choices, their top and their bottom, they had Ryan and Cora on the bottom. Is that right? Yes. Ryan, Cora, and Sandra was on the bottom for them. And then they had Christiana and Gina as their top. They riding Gina hard. Gina's picture was not that damn good. Come on now. But anyway, the best photo of the week ended up being Christiana. So I didn't even have Christiana in my top. I had Christina. But Christiana's picture, they gave it to her. And they eliminated Ryan today. So yes, That's it. That's it. Well, let me know in the comment section whether y'all agree with my choices or whether y'all agree with the judges, or if y'all had your own choices of your own. How do y'all feel about Liz's outbursts that they kept focusing on? Was she just as draining for you guys as she was for me? I know Lil J said he loved him some Liz, so he might be the only one that was not excited to see her go home this week. And let's do some randomness. Kevin Phillips, y'all think he was fine or not? I'm not going to judge y'all in the comment section. Y'all already know my opinion after the video. Thank y'all for coming back to the channel. Thanks for liking, watching, and commenting on the videos. And subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Thank you for coming back.